Hey guys, Romel Camacho with the Camacho team here with Realty. I hope everyone's having a good day. I think it's Wednesday today. It's been crazy. I've been up since 5 this morning. Gotta try to get things done. Listen, we haven't, as you guys know, the 10 steps in order to buy a home for the first time. For those first-time home buyers, we've been going through this. We are at number, I think the last one we covered number 6. So we had to cover 7 and 8 today, but just a little recap for number 6. It was the home inspection, and as you know, that's one of the contingencies that you have when you buy a home. Now, on the home inspection, before we jump into actual number 7, I want to tell you guys that once you have the inspection, you get a full report, a lot of pages. If repairs needs to be done, then of course you can ask Mr. Seller to fix it. Again, that really depends on how low you got the property, and if it was, if it's already negotiated on that when you guys got the executed contract, or if that's the case, if it's something major, of course you can always renegotiate the price. But after the inspection, if you guys are good to go, then pretty much we move it to the next stage. The next stage is, of course, provide the lender with more documentation. The lenders are going to ask you for a lot of stuff. I know that we cover in some of the first segments about the fact that they need the 2 bank statements, the 2 tax returns, and the last 2 pay stubs. That's one of the standards. That's the basics, basically. But in here, the bank's going to ask you for a lot more documentation based on the type of loan that you're doing. So, very important. The thing is, what's happening in here is that Mr. Bank or Mr. Lender is going to collect all the documentation and send it to underwriting. Underwriting is the guys, and that's going to be the first round. Usually it's 2 rounds sometimes. It depends how clean of your credit history and all your file it is. But usually, they collect all the information and prepare for Mr. Underwriting so they can review your file, depending on the type of loan, of course. So that usually takes few days. Like say, Mr. Underwriting, unfortunately, is the one that go page by page, all the details, all the deposits. I mean, anything, they try to look that all the information, of course, is accurate and it match for what you were saying on the initial application on it. So first round of underwriting, communication very critical. If the lender is asking you for something, please, if you need help, call your realtor. I mean, if you work with us, you feel free. Sometimes you have to scan. If you don't have the capability to scan documents, just swing by the office. We can scan it for you. So again, communication is critical with the lender. Very important. Stay on point so that you can keep it on track, especially if you wanted to close earlier. The next thing, of course, that's number 7. Number 8. Now we jump into the appraisal, people. The majority of the time, you guys are gonna have to pay for the appraisal. It varies when it comes down to price. You can ask the lender that, but usually the lender, you pay in, like say 90% of the time you pay, and then the lender order the appraisal. Now it is through a third party company. They don't have nothing to do with the lender. So the guy Mr. Appraisal is the one that evaluate the property and see, he's going to give the value and see if the money that you are paying for the property is actually, if the property is actually worth that much for whatever price you got it for under contract. So once it's ordered, usually goes in the system. It takes 2-3 days until appraisal call, usually the real estate agent, so they can schedule their appraisal. Once the appraisal go there, now he has to build the report. That's gonna take another 3 to 5 days. So I know that people get a little anxious about this, but it is the rules. It depends how many appraisals they have to do it. Like say those guys work hard too. They have to prepare the report is 20-30 pages. So they have to do the due diligence as well. So just you have to be a little patient. So, but that's also critical. Like say when we just talked before, if you provide all the documentation as well so that everything can go nice and smoothly. So that's all. I know that it's a lot of information. That's all what I have for today. Like say we cover number 7 and number 8. We do have 2 more segments that we need to do. I hope everyone is having a great day. We're just gonna actually, we have some people that have callers and stuff. So we actually are gonna prepare a workshop type of / seminar, I wanna say, when it comes down to the first time home buyer. So we tried to collect a lot of information. We tried to Some of the lenders actually participate with us. It's probably going to be here, our office. So all this stuff we're going to coordinate, and when we have more details, we'll be able to tell you guys. At the end of the day, if you're already interested, just send us an email, send us a message through Facebook. As you know, we all in social media. If you want to see this segment again, go to YouTube. I mean, we do have all the channels, so keep that in mind. And if not, we can send you the link. So that's all we have today. I hope everyone is having a great Wednesday, and we'll see you in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.